Hey y'all, it's me, Paula, and I'm back with you on What's Cooking with Paula Deen. And you see what's cooking with Paula
Hey,
Deen,
y'all.
don't you? I got the man with me today because today's show is... No, don't scare me. Today's show is all about celebratory.
That was easy for you to
I
say.
know, celebratory.
Say it again.
Celebratory.
One more time.
Celebratory. Celebratory. It's all about celebratory food for special occasions like anniversaries. And we've got one coming up. And after this message, we're going to talk about that scrumptious food. Like so many of you out there, I love to learn new things, and that's why I'm so excited about the Great Courses Plus video learning service. It gives you unlimited access to a huge library of all the Great Courses lecture series in so many fascinating subjects, y'all. I love the Great Courses Plus, and they're giving my listeners an incredible opportunity right now. You can watch one of their popular courses, like the Everyday Gourmet, Rediscovering the Lost Art of Cooking. And remember, it's absolutely free. The Everyday Gourmet is developed in partnership with the Culinary Institute of America. And it's a great way for us to be able to learn from a master chef. You know, I'm a cook, and I think I'm a good cook. But there's always so much I can learn from people who have been truly schooled. I just love the opportunity of learning everything I can. I think I'm especially going to enjoy that particular course. Just for a limited time now, the Great Courses Plus is offering my listeners a chance to stream this course, the Everyday Gourmet, a $235 value, y'all, and hundreds of other courses for free. But this free offer is only available for a limited time, so hurry. Go to thegreatcoursesplus.com/Paula. That's thegreatcoursesplus.com/Paula. Hey y'all, we're back, and I'm sitting next to this man that, y'all, he's so funny. He is just funny. He makes me laugh. And, you know, I was watching TV this morning, and the girls on The View were talking about when you know a relationship is over. And you know what Whoopi said?
What?
When she quits laughing, she knows it's over. So I'm still laughing at his stupid jokes that he has told me 1,000 times. I still think they're funny.
Well, they are.
So you and so we're in good shape from my side, from my end of it. And I hope
mine.
Good.
Because there's not many people who keep laughing at my jokes.
I know, but see, my memory's so bad I forget them. And it's just like hearing them new all over again. We've got an anniversary coming up in how many days, Michael? 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's not far.
March the 6th.
Yeah.
Michael and I will have been married 12 years, I think. We married in 2004.
Right.
So I'm right in my ciphering.
This may be 13.
No. How could it be?
No, you're right. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
2016.
Oh, it's 2016, yeah. All right, so what do you want me to prepare you for our
Let's see.
12th anniversary?
How about standing rib roast?
Okay, that's kind of boring.
I don't think so.
It is delicious, isn't it? And I've got a recipe, y'all, for a standing rib roast, and you know, when you pay what you have to pay for a standing rib roast, you want it to turn out perfect. Otherwise, you know, you just cry and kiss $75 down the drain. But I've got a recipe in my second cookbook, The Lady and Sons 2, that is a no-fail standing rib roast recipe. I don't care if you're cooking a 5-pound standing rib or a 10-pound standing rib. If you follow right by those directions, it will turn out succulent and perfect every time, won't it, Michael?
Yeah, I just love it. So, what would you pick for our anniversary? Since mine was boring.
Well, that sounds good. I love meat and potatoes.
Oh, I do too.
I'd almost rather have just a potato with lots of butter and sour cream and maybe a few chives. Yum. I have a very simple palate, and I think you kind of do too. We don't like our food all fancied up with all
that's right.
all those different herbs and spices, people trying to make it different.
Yeah, and especially like a steak with sauce on it. I don't know.
Oh, please. Anytime we go to a restaurant, I always say, hold the sauce.
Yeah,
unless it's a béarnaise. Now, I do love a good béarnaise sauce. I love the flavor of tarragon. Kind of tastes a little bit like licorice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that wonderful creamy sauce that you could stick a straw in and actually sip on it. I've done it before. Guilty.
Well, Paula said that her favorite food was a potato. I asked her one time, this has been some years ago, if she was stuck on a deserted island and she could only bring one thing with her and one thing only, what would it be? And she said, a potato. I said, that's all you would bring is a potato? And she said, yes, that's my favorite thing, a potato. She said, what would you bring? I said, a boat. Then I would come and get you and your potato, and we would go home.
Potato. I didn't think it through. But we have had fun over the years. How many years have we been together?
Well, we dated for 3 years.
Yeah.
And we were coming up on 12-year anniversary.
So 15. I can't remember if we met in 2000.
5 happy years.
Well, I feel like that I've been married to you just like 5 minutes.
I know.
Underwater.
Well, really, we've done more than most people doing a long marriage.
I know. You were married for 25 years. I was married for 27 years. And do you know, after a year with you, you and I spent more time together than I did with my first husband in 27 years. It's unbelievable.
That's what I said one time was this guy, he got caught. He won the lotto and he was going through a divorce, so he didn't tell his soon-to-be ex-wife that he had won the lottos. So he hid the ticket, and then he when he cashed the ticket, she went back and got half of it.
Yes.
And
I remember that.
And I was telling my ex-wife that I said, well, I'd give my ex-wife half if I won the lotto. She said, well, you don't have an ex-wife. I said, well, I hadn't hit the lotto yet either.
See what I'm saying, y'all? He makes me laugh all the time. J.C. Blanco was just here. He was a guest with me, and we were talking about Catholicism.
Right.
And Lent.
Right.
What have you given up for Lent? I know that your family's big.
Well, I actually didn't. I didn't pick any one thing to give up, but I was kind of watching what I eat and, trying to eat healthy. So I didn't necessarily give up anything this year.
Yes, I noticed that you had, we were at Evine this weekend, and we got breakfast from the little hotel cafeteria, and I noticed you got oatmeal.
I did.
And I got sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich.
I got oatmeal, but I also knew I was going on Evine and you'd be pushing cake in my mouth.
Oh, you know it.
And cookies.
You're my best taste tester.
Oh, I am, and it's hard to resist that, but it's.
I know it. And this weekend I was selling those wonderful coconut cakes and the strawberry cakes.
I just love the strawberry
cake. And the cookies.
Cake, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of my cookies. I'm so proud of them.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Oh, they're more than good. And of course, I got my little treasure chest full of all of Stan Strickland's candies from Savannah Candy Kitchen, which is delicious. Those chocolate-covered peanuts.
Oh, I just love his Gophers.
I know, I know.
But all of his stuff is top notch.
That's what you could have given up. Gopher sandwiches.
I know. I should have done that.
So Hank's going to come in and visit with
I know.
me, I understand.
That's
Your
exciting.
brother. Hank is Michael's older brother, and he's a Catholic priest. And y'all will be meeting him. Y'all will be meeting him very, very soon. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back, and we'll talk about some more gopher burgers.
I hear.
I got a question. Do y'all like to put hot sauce on everything? If so, it might be time to have a look at Fuego Box, a hot sauce club that delivers boxes of small batch and gourmet hot sauces right to your doorstep. They focus on flavor over heat and always avoid gimmicky selections. Now, these sauces are absolutely delicious, and you'll get one that matches with whatever you're eating, like fish, chicken, tacos, even pizza. So think of Fuego Box as a hot sauce club for people who love food. I just received a sampler from Fuego Box and wound up trying just about every one of them. And you know what? Michael loves hot sauce like there's no tomorrow. I think you're gonna love this. To purchase or even give it as a gift, go to fuegobox.co and use code Paula for $10 off your first box. That's fuegobox.co, promo code Paula for $10 off the best hot sauces you've probably never heard of. Again, go to fuegobox.co and use my code Paula for savings. Hey, y'all, we're back with What's Cooking with Paula Deen, and I got a great big old man that's cooking next to me today. We're talking about anniversary meals, and mine and Michael's palates are very simple, but we love for it to be really, really good. So anyway, we were talking about my trip to Evine. For y'all that don't know what Evine is, it was Shop HQ. And a year ago, because they're celebrating their first anniversary this past weekend, it's a shop at home network, and it's called Evine, E-V-I-N-E. And I'm one of the women on Evine, and I go up once a month. And Michael's so good about coming along with me and keeping me company. And what was the temperature up there, Michael?
I think it was 8 degrees was the high.
8 was the high.
And it was like 20 below. But
yeah, that's what I thought.
A month ago, it was 40 below.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, I told somebody I thought it was 20 below this past weekend.
Somebody up there asked me, he said, how cold is it getting, Savannah? I said, we have a brief winter. I hate to even mention it to y'all, but it can get down to 20. They said, 20? That's hot. I said, not where we come from.
I think of times, I know it's gotten down to like 16, 17 before, but it doesn't last but a minute.
Yes, brief.
And that afternoon, it's 65 degrees, you know, so no, we don't have much of a winter. I don't see how those people live up there in that weather.
No, I would be.
You walk out, you can't breathe, your eyes hurt.
If I didn't have a car, I'd jump on a southbound train.
Isn't that the truth?
I would get out of there.
I mean, the people are wonderful up there, and the terrain is actually very beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I would get a postcard. I would get pictures on my way out.
Well, you know what I was so excited about this past weekend, Michael? I've got my own bedding line.
Oh, yeah, that looked great.
Coming out, and I'll be back in March to introduce it, but they let me show little sneak previews of it. I can't hardly wait.
Although I'm kind of excited about the cookies and cakes, but
I'm so proud of them finding that person that's able to duplicate my cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Because quite often they don't do it like.
And I can't wait now that your bedding lines comes out. Now I think we got room for like 2 more pillows on our bed. Because we only have 20. We only have 20 decorative pillows that you don't use, that you don't put your head on. You got to move those 20 pillows. Move that, what do you call that thing on that you can't sleep on? What do you call that?
The thing that you can't sleep on.
Yeah, the duvet or whatever that is, the one you got to move. And
yes. I like pillows on my bed, y'all. But
somebody asked me one time, so how's it different to living with Paula Deen? I says, okay, and it was a live event. I said, I want to show of hands. How many guys have a silver serving tray set on their bed, sitting on their bed? And nobody raised their hand. I said, well, that's what I thought. I said, I've got a silver serving tray set that I've got to move off my bed. Then I got to move 18 pillows, and I got to move this duvet that you don't sleep on that is just to look pretty. And then it's time to go to bed.
We were doing a photo shoot, y'all. The reason the silver service was there on the bed, we were doing a photo shoot, and I wanted it to be pretty. I serve you coffee every morning in that silver service set, don't I?
You should. That's
No.
a new rule.
That's a new rule. I think since I'm older, you need to serve me.
I do most of the time. Most of the time,
You are pretty good.
I
If
do
we're
bring you
out
a-
of town, you'll make the little coffee thing in the hotel room.
I'll bring you a first cup, at least.
Yes. And then I can finally get up and
Yeah.
get my second cup. Well, let's get back to anniversary meals. Jamie and Brooke, talking about anniversaries, Jamie and Brooke was actually married a year after us, right?
Right.
Not on the same day, but it was on a Saturday, which would make the date one day off. So if ours is the 6th, I think theirs is the 5th.
The 5th, because remember, Brooke was the 5 o'clock girl, so it's 5,
Yes,
5.
5. Jamie called her the 5 o'clock girl because every afternoon at 5 o'clock at the new Lady and Sons building, Jamie would go over to
You run to the south side.
South side
of the building.
window in the restaurant every afternoon at 5 o'clock. And one of his buddies there in the restaurant finally said, Jamie, why do you go to that window every day at 5 o'clock? He said, because the most beautiful girl in the world walks out of that bank to her car, and that's the girl I'm going to marry. So he called her the 5 o'clock girl. Jamie's a romantical little devil, isn't he? And you're pretty romantical, too, sometimes.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, Popeye. You're so romantical. Anniversary meals.
I like surf and turf. One of my favorite seafoods is king crab.
Yes, I know.
Oh my gosh, it's the best.
At Joe's Stone Crab.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? There's a restaurant here in Savannah, Georgia. I don't know if you were with me.
Yeah, I was.
You were
On
not.
Broughton
You
Street.
were not working. Yes. What's the name of that restaurant?
I don't know.
It's the one that's owned by the Asian family that owns
Ellie.
Ellie's and
Sean and Ellie. Oh.
yes, Sean and Ellie. The best king crab I've ever eaten was what we got that night. What is the name of that restaurant? Does anybody know? It's across from the Noodle, or something like that. That's their
Chive.
restaurant.
Is it Chive?
Chive.
I don't know.
Maybe chive, but
Well, I've got
it's Asian infusion, and it is scrumptious,
I've
the
got
king
some
crab.
I've got some king crab from Matthews one time, and they were
Yes.
they were this long and this big around. It was just
Yes.
to die for.
And how do you like them? Do you like them balled, broiled,
You know,
char grilled?
I like mine char grilled.
See, I do too. When we go down to South Beach
Uh-huh.
in Miami, Michael and I always go to Joe's Stone Crab, and he gets the broiled, the char grilled
Yeah.
king crab legs, and they are incredible. And we always have the stone crabs that are just succulent with that mustard sauce. Yum. I'm so hungry.
Me too.
Well, let's go ahead and celebrate our anniversary early tonight. And you
Sounds-
know what I'm going to cook us?
Tell me.
I'm going to cook us some quail. I'm going to
Oh,
fry
good.
some quail, and I'm going to smother it in a milk gravy. And I'm going to make us some grits.
Oh,
Don't you love
I do.
fried birds with grits? Yes. And you know what else? English peas.
Oh, I love those
I
too.
love English peas with birds and grits.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. We'll see y'all later. We're going home and eat birds. Who likes quail? It's just like chicken, only smaller pieces. Like so many of you out there, I love to learn new things, and that's why I'm so excited about the Great Courses Plus video learning service. It gives you unlimited access to a huge library of all the Great Courses lecture series in so many fascinating subjects, y'all. I love the Great Courses Plus, and they're giving my listeners an incredible opportunity right now. You can watch one of their popular courses, like the Everyday Gourmet, Rediscovering the Lost Art of Cooking. And remember, it's absolutely free. The Everyday Gourmet is developed in partnership with the Culinary Institute of America. And it's a great way for us to be able to learn from a master chef. You know, I'm a cook, and I think I'm a good cook. But there's always so much I can learn from people who have been truly schooled. I just love the opportunity of learning everything I can. I think I'm especially going to enjoy that particular course. Just for a limited time now, the Great Courses Plus is offering my listeners a chance to stream this course, the Everyday Gourmet, a $235 value, y'all, and hundreds of other courses for free. But this free offer is only available for a limited time, so hurry. Go to thegreatcoursesplus.com/Paula. That's thegreatcoursesplus.com/Paula. So we're back, and I appreciate you coming in.
Oh, I have fun every time I come. But let me tell you a story that happened at the airport. We were at this little bar, a cafe, and some people came up, and Paula was sitting right next to me on her bar stool. I was sitting on this one. So some people came up to me and said, "Are you Paula Deen's husband?" I said, "Yes, I am." They said, "Oh, well, can we get a picture?" So they got a picture. Well, Paula was in her travel mode, so she had a baseball cap on with a ponytail out the back. And
I was playing my iPad.
So it wasn't like she was paying attention to what we were doing or we were even together, because she was doing her thing and I was on my phone or iPad, and Paula was on hers. So they said, "Well, tell Paula we just love her." I said, "Well, will do." And that happened with like 6 people who would come up to me and get a picture. And normally once it starts, it kind of starts the ball rolling, and people realize there's somebody over there. So, but not one of them noticed Paula was sitting right next to me. One of them asked me, said, "Does Paula make you travel alone?" I said, "Sometimes." I said, "Occasionally we'll meet up somewhere else." But she was sitting right next to me.
I know it, and I was sitting there and I heard all this going on. And Michael turning and snapping for pictures, just smiling. I thought, there I'm going to be in the background of that picture.
Did you photobomb me?
I did photobomb you. Maybe they'll figure it out when they get home.
I don't think so. It didn't look like you. I looked over there and I said, "Well, no wonder."
Well, I had on a little makeup.
Very little.
But that baseball cap will throw them every time.
I love you.
I love you too. Thanks so much for coming in, and thank you for making me laugh.
Well, thank you for loving me.
I do. I love you, and thank you for loving me. Until next time, y'all, that's what's cooking with Paula Deen. I got a question. Do y'all like to put hot sauce on everything? If so, it might be time to have a look at Fuego Box, a hot sauce club that delivers boxes of small batch and gourmet hot sauces right to your doorstep. They focus on flavor over heat and always avoid gimmicky selections. Now, these sauces are absolutely delicious, and you'll get one that matches with whatever you're eating, like fish, chicken, tacos, even pizza. So think of Fuego Box as a hot sauce club for people who love food. I just received a sampler from Fuego Box and wound up trying just about every one of them. And you know what? Michael loves hot sauce like there's no tomorrow. I think you're gonna love this. To purchase or even give it as a gift, go to fuegobox.co and use code Paula for $10 off your first box. That's fuegobox.co, promo code Paula for $10 off the best hot sauces you've probably never heard of. Again, go to fuegobox.co and use my code Paula for savings.